Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync Mailbox Power with KW Command. Wouldn't it be awesome to just simply tag somebody in KW Command and know in the next couple days they're going to get a special shipment from you from Mailbox Power with those brownies, the gift card, any of the other gifts you want to send through Mailbox Power. Let me show you what it looks like to set this up. It's super easy. So the first thing we're going to do is, if you're not familiar with Mailbox Power, I'm going to go to mailboxpower.com and you can see all about it. They do direct mail, they do postcards, they do gift cards, but they also do really cool custom gifts, including food like brownies and popcorn. And they also do customized drinkware, little mugs, tumblers, stuff for the home. You can send them a little measuring tape, ask them how you measured up. It's a lot of cool and fun stuff that you can have your logo put on to keep yourself top of mind and delight your customers. So to set this up, I'm logged into Mailbox Power. And the first thing I'm going to do is go over here to automation templates. And I'm going to click on that. You're going to see a lot of different options for what we're trying to do. I'm going to go with impress and retain. And I'm going to go down here to ask for referral. You could definitely peruse around it, all the different automations they have set up here that you can just turn on. And I'm going to come down here to this one that says thank you for your listing. So I'm going to click view template. And you can see this is going to send a little postcard and a 2-pack of brownies. And the card and the brownies are a little bit customized, so you're going to want to take some time and make sure the postcard has your logo on it and exactly your message. But this looks good to me for now. I'm going to go ahead and install this automation. So there it is. There's the automation. It's down my saved automations area. While we're waiting for this automation to finish installing, let's go over and we're going to create a group in contacts. This is kind of the second part of this. So I clicked on contacts and now I'm going to create new group. And I'm going to call this thanks for the listing. Hit create group. So now I have a new group called thanks for the listing. So now let's go back to saved automations. And while it's still installing, let's go back to launch and change manage recipients. So you can see you can enroll contacts one by one, but I'm actually going to throw that group that we just created. Thanks for the listing. So there we go. Now anybody who I add to that group is automatically get added to this automation. So now how do I get people from KW Command into this group? So you're going to want to remember to activate this automation when it's finished installing. But in the meantime, let's go over to KW Command and start sending people over using tags. So I can go over here to KW Command and I need to connect command to Mailbox Power. Very simple. I can click here to go to the KW Marketplace. Once I'm in the marketplace, I'm logged into my individual agent account. But I'm a Rainmaker and I want to be able to sync over not just my contacts. I want any of my agents, anybody on my team, to be able to tag people and have them sent over to Mailbox Power to really wow their client. It's going to help my team really establish themselves as a brand in the client's mind. It's going to create more referrals, more word of mouth. It's an awesome strategy as a Rainmaker to employ. So to do that, you can see I'm logged in with my agent account. I'm going to go ahead and log in with my team account. That way I can purchase the Rainmaker sync and send over contacts for my entire team. So once I'm logged in with that in the marketplace, now I'm going to search for Mailbox Power. And it's going to show me the syncs available. There is the sync available if you're just an agent, an individual agent, and you don't need to sync over a whole team's contacts. You can do that one here. But like I said, I'm a Rainmaker. I want to send over my entire team to Mailbox Power. All the contacts from my team, when they get tagged in KW Command, I want them going over to Mailbox Power without every single agent having to set up an automation. So this is what it's going to look like. You're just going to hit the big button at the top to buy the app. Once you purchase the app, it's going to be in the My Apps area of the marketplace so that you can set it up. So there it is. It's going to look like that. Click on that to set it up on API Nation. And this is what it's going to look like to set it up. It's going to show you the sync available, sending contacts from KW Command to Mailbox Power. So I'm going to check the box and say, let's set that one up. The first step here is to connect the proper KW command account. You can see there's that personal account, but I want the team account selected. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to connect Mailbox Power. So to connect Mailbox Power, very simple. You can just hit connect. There's some instructions here. You're going to log in. You're going to go to integrations and API, and then access the Mailbox Power API key. Grab that key, copy it, come back here and paste it in the API key, and then just label it. And you can label this after yourself, after your team. It's just in case you have multiple Mailbox Power accounts, you can tell the difference on API Nation. Then you'll hit connect to make the connection. I've already set it up, so you can see I actually have one here that I can just go ahead and select. There it is. I'm going to hit confirm to create the sync. And now we have the sync. I'm going to go ahead and configure it a little bit further. Remember, right now it's set up so all the contacts from KW Command are getting sent over to Mailbox Power. This box allows me to send over everybody who currently exists in KW Command into Mailbox Power. So maybe you want to set up a sync to do that. Maybe you just want to get all your contacts from Command into Mailbox Power, and then once they're in Mailbox Power, you can start assigning them to automations or firing off gift cards, thank you cards, postcards to them inside Mailbox Power. I'm going to leave it unchecked because for this setup, what we're doing is setting it up so that when you tag somebody in KW Command, they get synced over and placed in that group to get that awesome thank you card and brownies. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to come down here to Mail Group, and I'm going to select that group we just created. Thanks for the listing. So that's where they're going to end up. They're all going to get put on that group. I can come down here to filter and filter them further. If I want to filter based on, the address, the city, the country, the state, any of this information in KW Command. Remember, we're going to set it up so that when they get tagged, they get sent over there. So I'm going to use this tags filter, and I'm going to say tags contains thanks listing, something like that. It's just a nice unique tag that I can remember, me and my agents, so that they can just tag a contact in Command, have them sent over to Mailbox Power, and get that gift. So I'm going to save that. This way the sync is now looking for anybody who's tagged thanks listing, putting them in Mailbox Power thanks for the listing group, which will automatically trigger that shipment. I'm going to come down here and just make sure everything is set up how I want it in the mapping, first name, last name, address, city, state, zip. This all looks good. I'm going to go ahead and go to the top and activate the sync. And that's it. The sync is now active. I'm going to go back to Mailbox Power, activate that automation. So there it is. Listing thank you is now active. Now I can go over to Command, and me or anybody on my team, when we have a listing or somebody we want to send a thank you card to, we can go ahead and just tag them. So let's look at this example, Brett Wagner. Click on that. Something to note, the contact does need to have an address in KW Command. You can't have them sent over to Mailbox Power without an address. Mailbox Power just won't make the contact with it. So make sure they have an address, and that makes sure that they will sync over to Mailbox Power successfully. This one does. So I'm going to go ahead and tag Brett, and I'm going to tag it thanks listing. And save. And that's it. It's now tagged with thanks listing. Within the next 10 to 15 minutes, it's going to sync it over to Mailbox Power and to the group that's enrolled in the automation, so they automatically get that shipment. And I can set up as many of these automations as I want. So I can have one set up for thanks listing. I can have one set up for closing gift and design a little closing gift automation in Mailbox Power. I can have one set up for recruiting, maybe something for agents, send them an awesome mug to welcome them to the team. A lot of different options here, and they can all be controlled with simple tags in KW Command that send them over to Mailbox Power. So that's it. That's how you connect KW Command teams as a Rainmaker account. This way your entire team's contacts and leads can be synced into Mailbox Power with a simple tag in KW Command, triggering a shipment in Mailbox Power that's going to delight the customers, create more referrals, and create more deals. If you have any questions or need any assistance setting up this sync, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, and we're connecting the world's applications.